Shalom. Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And we're going to jump right into it. I got a couple of clips. And this first one, you can see the title up here, and it says, Girl Shot, Killed, 3 others injured after pop-up party turns violent. As you can see, the judgment of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua is going out in a massive way. The sword is being used on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in these last days. Why? Because you refuse to hearken, you refuse to listen to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And we're not telling you you can't enjoy yourself, you can't, do things, enjoy the fruit of your labor, but know what time you're in, man. Those of our people that are being put to death in these last days, they don't regard the words of Yahweh Shem Shah. They want to do their own thing. They want to do what they want to do, right? They want to throw the Most High's words under them, man. They want to cast them behind their backs, right? Which is a foolish thing. The Most High is going to turn up the heat on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, because you are Israelites. You are the chosen people, and you have a duty to turn back to the Lord, man. You think you was put here in Babylon the Great to turn up, to smoke weed and party till it's like it's 1999, man. This ain't what the Lord, put us here for, man. Not saying we can't do it, like I said earlier, but this is a prison sentence. This is a prison sentence for you Israelites, man. And you learning this daily because in your minds, you like, why can't we have fun? Why can't we do what we want to do? Why every time we come together, something pop off? Because the Lord got the death angels out, man. Right? So let me get this script first. This is Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse. I'm gonna start at 3. It says, and the glory of the power of Israel, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, was gone up from the cherub whereupon he was, to the threshold of the house. And he called to the man clothed in linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. Right? So they were angels, and one had a writer's inkhorn. Right? Let's see what he's going to do with it. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Now, who's that? That's those of us in this truth. That's the men that you see on the highways and byways teaching the word of the Lord, man. Though these are the sisters that's getting, that's submitting to their husbands and keeping their households in order under the husband, man. In the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. These are the men that sign and crying, and women that sign and crying daily, right? Because they hate it here in America. We don't like it here. We know that this is a prison sentence, and we know that we are sorry for what we did, man. We are in a repentant state right now, a repentant trend right now, so to speak. So it says, and to the others. So this is the others that are not signing and crying, the ones that are partying and turning up and smoking and being a drunkard and committing all types of whoredom and adultery and things that America, Babylon the Great pushes, man. The Lord said what? And said to the others, he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Smite meaning kill, put to death. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. So this is the Lord not showing no pity to 2/3 of our people, man. Right? And I ain't even played the video yet, but you know, all you see is deadly mass shootings. Deadly. Right? So it says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, and women. So women are going to be caught up in this thing, children, right? Infants. But come not near any man upon whom is the mark. So don't come near the men that sigh and cry. Right? Pass over them. Right? As the Lord did in Egypt, man. Right? This is why we have a Passover. Israelites will put to death in that day too. So it says, and begin at my sanctuary, meaning the house of the Lord, man, his people. Then they begin at the ancient men, which were before the house, man. Right? So this thing is going to increase, man. It's going to increase. And you better get right. You better act like you know. Right? So let's play this. Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing, the elect was edified. I mean, the elect is edified. Shalom.
A pop-up party in Fairmount Park turned deadly last night as a mass shooting erupts, leaving a teenage girl dead. This is the 10 o'clock news. I'm Jennifer Lee. 4 other teenagers were injured, and Philadelphia police are asking for your help to find the shooter. Our Ellen Koloje has the very latest.
It all started here at 33rd and Ridge Avenue just hours after the Philadelphia School District let out for summer break. Police say a big group of kids started partying out here, and that's when the trouble began.
When you see a pack of people like that, you know something gonna happen. And then I seen them all fighting like it was a riot. They just all start fighting each other right here on this corner.
Janiyah Worthy took this video of fighting that started Friday night in the Strawberry Mansion section of the city and said she was terrified for her and her 5-year-old son.
And then after that, the little boy ran down. Then he ran back. They jumped him and his little sister. His little sister had to be like 7. I was like, are y'all serious? And I really wanted to interfere, but it's just me, myself, 30 kids out here jumping this one little boy. I was like, wow.
That garners our attention because we want to both protect the community and protect these kids from themselves.
Police say they knew there would be trouble with more than 100 kids in that area, so they were ready.
While police were even on location, they heard gunshots and immediately communicated to fellow officers that they heard gunshots coming from Fairmount Park.
That's when officers say they found 2 people.
And these little niggas get out of school, and the first thing they do is fight each other, and somebody end up dead. Right? These kids are completely out of control, man, and they are complete demons. They will tell you in a minute they on demon time, man. Right? But the Lord got something for, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, these kids, man. He got something for y'all, man. Is man, this thing vexes your spirit, man, because, you got this word going out, yet Jacob won't hearken, man. Jake won't hearken. Jake won't listen. And you got camps in Philly. And especially in the hood, you got camps in Philly, all over Philly, man. Yet they don't want to listen, man. It's nothing to them. So what else? What does that leave it? That just leaves judgment.
Shot in the park and took them to Temple University Hospital. A 17-year-old young woman shot in the chest was pronounced dead at the hospital, and an 18-year-old woman shot in the leg was in stable condition. 2 15-year-old boys, both shot in the leg, arrived at the hospital by car and are in stable condition. A 5th victim, a 14-year-old boy, was shot in the stomach and is in stable condition.
It's real bad here. And just the fact that I have a 5-year-old, I was thinking about that when the little boy was running down the street. I'm like, what if that was my son? I would have went to prison. I was almost scared myself because, nowadays these teenagers is wild when they don't care who you is. They want to beat you up, take your stuff.
Neighbors say they want change and want officials to get more of the guns off the street.
So they don't get in kids' hands and kids are getting killed. And I mean, it's senseless. It's senseless. It's sad.
So neighbors in the surrounding area say they are worried that more of these pop-up parties will continue now that school's out, and they anticipate even more of this kind of violence. In Strawberry Mansion, Ellen Kaloje, Fox 29 News.
And that's systematically designed to put guns in Jake neighborhood, because Jake is a fool, man, and he's a damn wild animal. So they know Jake gonna kill each other, man. They know that. But let me get this. This is Jeremiah 25 and verse 4. And the Lord hath sent unto you all his servants the prophets, rising early and sending them. But ye have not hearkened nor inclined your ear to hear. So, like I said earlier, you know, you got 15-year-olds, 16, 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds, all ages that see the servants and the prophets teaching the word of the Lord, man. You can't say, "Oh, you too young to get it," you know, and this and that. Man, these kids, they listen, you know, very well. But the thing is, they don't want to listen, man. So it says, "But ye have not hearkened nor inclined your ear to hear. They said, turn ye again now every one from his evil way and from the evil of your doing, and dwell in the land that the Lord have given unto you and to your fathers forever and ever." Right? Because, hey, we was doing wickedness back in Israel, man. Right? Wherever we went, wherever Jake was at, it was always wickedness. So this is the Lord, that fast forwards to this time, today. Right? Jake's still doing wickedness, and the Lord is calling out to Jake, telling him to turn from his evil way. Right? But he's not going to do it. This is why you have a 2/3. Verse 6, and go not after other gods to serve them and to worship them, because they doing all this in the name of Jesus, right? In the name of Christ, right? In the name of God. It says, and provoke me not to anger with the works of your own hands, and I will do you no hurt. Yet ye have not hearkened unto me, saith the Lord, that ye might provoke me to anger with the works of your own hands to your own hurt. So this is what you're doing. You are being judged for what you do, man. Not for what, you know, the Lord is doing to you. He's judging you for what you did. The Lord didn't just say, all right, I'm gonna just judge this person. No, he judges you according to your ways, right? According to your ways, man. Isaiah 1 and verse 4. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers. This is the seed that's being brought forth from the nation of Israel, man. It's getting worse and worse and worse, man. The generations are getting worse, right? It says, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backwards, man. Right? Our people have went so far from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, it's not even funny, man. It's not even funny. So this was a pop-up party. A pop-up party, man. Right? Everything is a party. Right? So here we got this one. It says family pool party turns deadly in Sacramento County. That one was in Philly. And there's hundreds of more cases where people are dying, you know, at these fucking parties, man. Right? So you see it, man. Family pool party. So even family getting it in with each other. Right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is just bringing judgment, and it don't matter, man. You know, so it don't matter, man. The judgment of the Lord is at hand, regardless of who you are, who you're around. It doesn't matter, man. Right? And the Lord already said that this was going to happen. Let me get one more. We're going to play this one. This is Ezekiel chapter 7. And I'm going to start at 2. It says, also, thou son of man, thus saith the Lord, power of Salakia. Let's read that again. This is Ezekiel 7 and verse 2. Also, thou son of man, thus saith the Lord, power unto the land of Israel. And the end is come upon the four corners of the earth, because we living in the end, man. There's about to be total anarchy out here, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is about to release the 4 angels from the 4 winds of the earth, so that way the wind can blow on the earth, man. And that's a destroying wind, right? So it says, now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon it, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations, man. So all your wickedness and your evil that you're doing in the sight of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you're going to be judged according to it. It says, mine eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abominations shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord, man. So you're going to know that it's the Lord that's judging you. You're going to know this, man. Jumping to verse 8. Now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish mine anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thine abominations. And my eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways and thine abominations that are in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord that smiteth. So like it reiterates it, man. The Lord said it twice. You're gonna know that it's me that's putting you to death. You're gonna know that it's me that's judging you, because you wicked as hell, man. Right? This whole family concept in these last days is gonna be a thing of the past, man. Family gonna turn on each other. Family gonna set you up. Family gonna, it's not gonna be no family, man. I was just watching the video yesterday where you had this Jake, which he was a Mo. He was one of them colorful niggas. He went down to Texas to see his sisters, and the nigga wound up missing. Come to find out, somebody put him to death, man. Right? And guess what? The sisters that he was going down there to visit to see, they didn't even call the cops, man. So they suspecting foul play. They saying the sisters set him up. Something happened to him. His body was found on the side of the road. This is all judgment of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. So let's play this one, man.
Family members tell me that this all started as a family pool day with the kids here at the Gaslight Towers apartment complex. Then things took a left, and then shots rang out. And now this apartment complex is the center of a homicide investigation. Emotions running high after a family pool party turned deadly in Arden Arcade.
God, it was unreal. I was scared. My children were scared as well, because we were all here in the pool just having a family day. And the thoughts that were running through my mind, it was plain shock. Like, oh my God.
The Sacramento County Sheriff's Office says just before 2 o'clock Friday afternoon, they got a bunch of calls for shots fired at the Gaslight Tower Apartments off Annadale Lane. When deputies got there, they found one victim and later learned of another.
Deputies arrived, actually found one male gunshot wound victim with a gunshot wound to his chest. We learned of a second victim who had actually already been transported to the hospital before deputies got there through a private vehicle, was actually shot, from what we understand, in the head.
The woman who was shot in the head is now at a local hospital and is expected to survive. Despite life-saving efforts, the man shot in the chest died at the scene. all traumatic moments for the friends and family involved.
It just still right now, it's unreal. You know, my eyes are swollen, been crying. My family members, we're all here. Everybody's here. And it just, it's heartbreaking.
Now, hours after the fatal shooting, Renee Bradley, whose 2 children were also at the pool with her when the shots rang out, is processing how things went wrong on a day supposed to be filled with family fun.
In the midst of it all, whether we want to get involved or not, just please separate those that are arguing, pull them apart as far apart as possible to prevent things like this happening. Love your loved ones, not just with words, but with action.
The Sacramento County Sheriff's Office tells us both victims in this shooting were in their 20s or 30s, and they're still working to find out who's responsible. Deputies here on scene telling us just within the last few minutes that they plan to stay here on scene. Could be 30 minutes, could be hours, could be through the rest of the night. They still have some investigating to do. Reporting in Arden Arcade, covering local news that matters, I'm Zach Boetto, Fox 40 News.
So, another one. And another one. See, Jake don't realize, man, fun equals death in most cases in these last days, man. Right? You know, more than likely 2 family members, they was beefing over something stupid. Probably liquor was involved. And notice that it's all Jake, man. It's all Jake that's being put to death. Right? You ain't safe nowhere. Gaslight Towers, right? Sacramento County. Judgment is everywhere. Anybody can get it at any time, anywhere. You know? This is Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. To whereas your family members going to put your family members to death, man. Right? Your loved ones become enemies. That's what's coming down the pipeline, man. Ezekiel 21. I'm gonna start at 8. And it reads, again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord, say a sword. A sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? Should we be in a fucking party state? Should we be in a fun time state where we always want to have fun and not regard what the Lord is saying? Should we be doing that? This is the time of judgment, man. This is the time of hell coming to the earth. Bloodshed coming to the earth, man. This ain't no happy time, man. Where every time you turn on the TV or look at the news or look on social media, you seeing something horrendous. Right? How you find the time to have fun through all this chaos that's going on around you, man? This is like you just disregarding what the Lord is doing. And you're not saying to yourself, you're not thinking to yourself, man, let me get right before something happened to me. You're not saying that, man. Verse 11. And he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it to the hand of the slayer. Who's the slayer? Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, man. Right? Along with the death angels. Right? It says, cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon the thigh, man. So what the Lord said, terrors and the sword is going to be upon my people, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's who the sword is going to be upon. Right? It's going to be upon his people, man. And you can't run from it. Right? So I got one more. This was in Texas. 2 dead, 14 wounded after shooting at Juneteenth celebration in Texas. Juneteenth ain't even here yet. Juneteenth is actually tomorrow. And there's going to be more judgment. And hey, a lot of people don't work tomorrow. So it's going to be judgment today, man. Because everybody's in this wicked-ass holiday summer spirit, man. Yeah, the weather is nice. You can enjoy outdoors and things like that. But, hey, your whole mind state and your priority should be on how I can serve the Lord better, man. How I can get right with my power. That's what needs to be your number one focus. Right? So, Salaki, I ain't have it up. I just put it up now. So, again, I'll read it. 2 dead, 14 wounded after shooting and Juneteenth celebration in Texas, man. Right? This is what's going on. This is what's going on, man. Right? Let's get one. This is Hosea chapter 12, verse 2. The Lord hath also a controversy with Judah. Who's Judah? The southern kingdom. You so-called Negroes, Negro tribes, which consist of you so-called American blacks, so-called West Indian, you know, whether it's Jamaican, Trinidadian, St. Thomas, St. Croix, all those islands, man. And you so-called Haitians, right? It says, I'm gonna read it again. The Lord have also a controversy with Judah and will punish Jacob. That's all 12 tribes, right? That's all 12 tribes, which consists of you so-called Latino tribes too, right? You so-called Mexicans, Ecuadorians, Salvadorians, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Colombians, right? Chileans, right? All you so-called Latino tribes as well, because y'all catching hell too, man. Y'all killing each other. Judgment is being brought upon y'all as well. It says, and I will punish Jacob according to his ways, according to his doings, will he recompense him. So the Lord keep reiterating, I'm going to judge you according to your ways, according to the things that you're doing, man. Right? That's what's going to happen. Right? That's how it's going down. So let's play this one. This will be my last one. I'm going to get a couple of more scripts and we're going to shut it down.
After a deadly shooting at a Juneteenth celebration just outside of Austin, and there are still no arrests yet. 2 people are dead, unfortunately, after police responded to a fight between 2 different groups of people. This all happening last night in a city park in Round Rock. And now we are learning even more people were hurt. 14 people were shot, according to police. Investigators say the victims in the shooting were not even part of the initial fight.
Right behind us, there was a lady that got hit. I think she perished. That was like directly behind our tent, and that's how we knew that it was actually bullets, because like it was literally like, oh, that lady.
And you Jakes love to celebrate these fucking holidays, man. Right? Juneteenth just started what? During the time of George Floyd, right? That was back in 2020, 2021. I believe they made it official. So that holiday, that so-called holiday, that wicked pagan ass holiday is new, man. And during that time, you niggas were slaves, and you still slaves today, and you celebrating slavery, man. They mocking you in your face, and you don't even know it. This is why the Lord bringing judgment to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
Right here is hit.
It is unfortunate that we're here celebrating a wonderful event, and we have a tragedy that happens.
And even more heartbreaking, 2 young children are among those who were seriously hurt. Police are still searching for the people responsible. The ATF is also investigating, offering a $5,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest.
So, hey, let's see something real quick. Fucking Salakia. So you see it, man. Judgment going out. Judgment is going out. And this was in Round Rock, right? That Juneteenth. Ara Duke's family speaks out. Right? Let's hear this. Salakia.
A celebration of Juneteenth and Father's Day.
Pandemonium just struck, and just frustration, and just, you know, I guess a dream. Like I'm actually looking at a dream. Like this is not happening.
Like it can't happen. Like according to Jake, no matter what he's doing, no matter ways that he just can't believe that a shooting took place. Somebody died around him. He just can't believe it. But you niggas think that this is your rest. You believe that, you know, good time's supposed to be here. God is all love. That's where y'all got it all mixed up at, man. You niggas are gonna realize that the Most High is not all love, man. He's the reason why you niggas are being put to death, man, because of your wickedness.
This is truly not happening for me to be seeing my wife in this condition.
Ara Duke was one of 2 people killed during a shooting at Round Rock's Juneteenth celebration. Loved by daughter, Alina, husband, Christopher, and by students and staff at Idea Public Schools' Runberg campus.
She just loved checking in on her people and her friends and stuff, make sure they're doing okay. And she's a very smart woman, educationally, socially, emotionally. And she taught me a lot of things, and I wish she could still teach me more.
Police say ahead of Saturday night's shooting, a fight broke out. 16 total were shot. 14 of them are expected to be okay. Police say those that were shot were innocent bystanders.
I'm still processing. How to move forward and get through this here and move on for her, you know, because it's all I have. It's all I have. And as you know, it's just, it was supposed to have been a celebrating weekend of a Father's Day along with the Juneteenth celebration, and it's a mourning.
And that's how it goes. The Lord turns your good times into mourning, man. Right? So wait till it pass. Let's see. Let's get it. This is one of the ladies, the people who got deleted, man. Right? It's sad, but hey, you niggas not getting it, man. You don't want to listen. So hey, this is what's left. This is Sirach chapter 11, verse 26. For it is an easy thing unto the Lord in the day of death to reward a man according to his ways, man. Right? And nobody's innocent. Nobody's innocent, man. Right? If you are put to death, it is because Yahweh Shem Yahushua wanted that, man. Right? Because you don't fear the Lord. This is Zechariah, and I'm going to close out with this because I can go all day. Right? Zechariah 13 and 8. And it reads, and it shall come to pass that in the day that in all the lands, Salakia, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein, man. So 2/3 of our people are going to perish on this side, man. Why? Because they refuse to hearken to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So, you know, I just wanted to touch on this. This has been the Lord saith, I shall judge thee according to thy ways. Until the next lesson. Hey, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashiach, Yahushua. Shalom.